Hey YouTube. So here the other day I was doing a walk around on my truck and realized I had burned out a taillight bulb. I like walking around. I got like help. Yes, it's a camera, sweetheart. So I like walking around about once a week, checking my taillights and everything, and this top one was burnt out. So I did the right thing and went ahead and ordered new taillight lenses, and figured, you know what, to get longer life out of them and a little bit brighter, I went LEDs. So now I have a problem. Walk up here. And we have what is called hyper flash. And just so you know, yes, my front one is working. Usually you get hyper flash when you blow one bulb. And I get this nice little, I don't know whether you can see that at all, warning, taillight, lens, bulbs. So what happens is, let's say, you know, the original incandescent seal beam bulbs run, let's say 1 amp per bulb is what they normally draw. Well, these probably draw like 1/2 amp of each. So normally you would see at least 3 amps running through that circuit. You know, 1, 2, and then 3 with the one up front. Now you're only seeing 2 because I got 1 here, 1 for the front, because the front's still a sealed beam. It's still incandescent. So what happens is, basically, being that these bulbs are not drawing as much juice as what the originals were, it causes the flasher to flash faster. And I'm sure there's a lot of places you can go online and it'll explain why that happens. I'm not going to go into that. The fact is I need to draw more amperage through the circuit to get my bulb or my flashers to work properly. So with adding LEDs on, I have to do the blink, the signal blink error code. Guys, I gotta put these things in, basically. So I am going to reset you up, probably put you on my head so that I got my hands free, and I'll be back. Well, first thing is take your truck apart. Yeah, it sounds like you're breaking the truck, but you're actually not. You basically got to pop these little guys out, and then they snap in and out. Uh-oh. Might have messed up on that one. There we go. Alright. So for ease of this, so the top one and this bottom one's the one I gotta do. The LEDs. So take that taillight completely off. To get these LEDs working appropriately, you put one of these per LED bulb. And of course, they want you to put them in with Scotch locks. Yeah. My favorite, Scotch locks. Amongst a lot of other people, you know. I know some people that are really thrilled with Scotch locks. They really love them. You know, check out Mortsky Repair. He really loves Scotch locks. Watch Wes work. He really loves Scotch locks. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with Scotch locks in an emergency situation. When I was, you know, used to haul firewood and stuff, I always kept a few in the glove box of my pickup if I hooked up, you know, wiring on a stump or something and lost taillights or whatnot. They're a great way to put your wiring back together in a hurry and then fix it when you get home. Sorry about the noise. Probably am not going to be able to do much about that. That's a lot of turns lock to lock, sweetheart. So, I am going to... Yeah, I got a couple Scotch locks. And like I say, you're out on the road and need to make a quick connection, they work for that. But for permanent connections, I, you know, would prefer something better than Scotch locks. So, what I gotta figure out is which, I would say it's probably the orange. That one's gray. Gray, black, and orange. Oh, great, that's gray, black, and orange. So, I guess if I'm actually going to have to do this, it's gotta be the gray or the orange is the actual flasher wire. And then I gotta figure out which one. I guess I'm gonna have to probe them. Alright. I don't like probing if I can help it. Especially with the that calcium chloride they put on the roads. I run a semi auto transport, and man, in the wintertime, it just chews the heck out of our wiring. Any place you probe it or anything, it gets in there real quick. So thing I do here, I'm gonna have to make sure to, I got a 50-50 shot at this. Wish it had been different colors side to side. Yeah, it's not gonna. I wonder if it's that gray one then. Just in case you're wondering, this is a part number for those. I got these off of Amazon. I'm not Scotch locking this, I don't care. However, I figure I can. I hate the idea of cutting the wiring on this brand new truck. Well, it's not brand new, it's 2 years old now, but still, I hate cutting the wiring. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the gray and the black here, both of them, and install both elements to this, which basically that comes up into this one, then back around and goes up to this one. So that should be That'll take care of both of them, and that way I can hang them elements lower, because of course, being heating elements, they're just going to get really hot. And I want to keep them away from my wiring harness so that they don't like melt my wiring harness. I think that kind of makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grunt and groan a lot, and then I'm just going to have to do it. This hurts. I don't want to do this, but, well, there. Now it's done. Did not want to do that. That's gonna be awful close to that element. The only problem with using these is these are going to put all of them at one time through there. Yeah, I think. Ouch. Now comes the fun part. long. And being that these basically are just elements, they don't have a particular polarity. They got to be wired too, so it doesn't matter which side goes where. Come on. Just enough slide down in there. There you go. Oh, you didn't. Shit. Alright. That was wonderful. Yeah. Might have to. Usually have those slide out. That's not good. That is really not good. Well, I should have. Wonder if I can get that accidentally to go back in there. If I flatten it a little. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna just go ahead and do the other side real quick. So that is how I fixed, or that is how you fix a whatever that you put LED bulbs in and wants to hyper flash. So now we're going to move on to the front of the truck. It should be fairly straightforward. Should probably find a set of gloves. I'm gonna put some LED bulbs in the front, which I think is too massive on this one. Protective cover off. And just pop the bulb out. Pretty simple. Now, I'm wearing gloves because this bulb is still good. There's nothing wrong with this bulb. Now, alright, so it's an idea as to which side's which here. No. So, now we can lock it in. Hold off a minute. Need our tester here, so we need to know which side's positive, which side's negative. Which, I wonder where we'd find a ground to use. Look at that, that's hot. Imagine that. Alright. Turns the headlights on. It's probably gonna give me a, it might not give me a headlight warning. Hello. So now I just got to figure out which side of this. Okay, that's the plus side right there. So now it goes. I want that thing to be like that. Like that. Then you just stick this somewhere to the housing. I won't be able to use it. I don't think. I might be able to. Actually, I'll be able to stick that right to the back. I'm thinking. Anyway, it's hooked up, so let's see what the difference looks like. So that will be an LED. Oh, that's a heck of a big difference. So that's the LED, that's the regular. I like. All right, so I'm gonna change this one out, figure out how to get this cup back on there. Yep. Shouldn't take much. And I'll be back. Oh, what the heck. All right. And that, the LED lights on the front of the Colorado. So I'll be curious tonight, maybe come out and kick the headlights on and see what those are. They're definitely brighter white. Wasn't a bad job. Passenger side, or as Derek from Vice Grip Garage would say, the drinker side is pretty much done by feel because now, of course, you close the hood. I just took this little screw out, folded this back, and then you got this one. I just kind of pulled that back and was able to get back in there, but you know, I could pull this all out, pull the heat, you know, air box out and everything, but I didn't need to, and I particularly wouldn't. You can if you want, but I got them in. So there's my hyper flash is gone. I got my new LED low beams in. So all right, so I got my hyper flash with my LEDs taken care of. So I hope that helps somebody out if you happen to put LEDs in your vehicle and they're not exactly designed for LEDs, and you get that hyper flash. First off, make sure you don't have a burned out bulb, and secondly, if you do the LEDs, you got to put something in to use up that extra electricity to fool your flasher into working properly. Got LED lights, headlights, my low beams in. Be interested to see how they work out, but I think that's where I'm gonna leave this one. Hopefully in the near future I will be able to get back on my Dodge. I got a bunch of parts for it. Weather's starting to straighten up, and And probably the first thing we're going to be doing on that is replacing the exhaust. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful to somebody. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that I really, you know, of course you don't want me telling you that. I can understand that. Shouldn't have to tell you. You know what to do. So anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Alright guys, later.